Greetings, this is Spec Ops 56, and you know that old white-haired dude behind the camera, John, coming to you with our old versus old bourbon taste-off, round 2, part 2. Now, we're going to be pitting the Old Elk Kentucky Straight Bourbon against the Smooth Ambler Old Scout Kentucky Bourbon. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about each one here. The Old Elk Bourbon, the regular price was $57.99, and I got it for $47.99, and it's 88 proof. The Smooth Ambler Old Scout Kentucky Bourbon, its regular price is $39.99. I got it for $25.99, and it's 99 proof. Now, let's see, the Old Elk was the winner of round 1, part 5. And the Old Scout was the winner of round 1, part 4. So I've got those two pitted against each other this time. Now I have also put down the tasting notes of what we got for each one at that time. See if we get anything different this time, but just to let you know, on the Old Elk, what we got in the tasting notes was no burn on the nose, but a light clove spice note. We got very light burn on the palate, followed by clove and wood with a hint of coconut at the end. On the Old Scout, we got no burn on the nose, but prominent rye. Significant burn followed by sweetness, rye spice, slight fruitiness, and plenty of wood. That's what we got the first time. It's going to be interesting to see what we get the second time. All right, John has shown you the bottles. So, time to pour. Let's see, I'm going to put this one. Okay, that's the first time that ever happened. Okay. Not really enough to grab hold of, so, hold on a minute. There we go. I got it. That's just strange. There. Maybe it'll work next time. All right. We'll put the Old Scout in the famous grouse. Glass. There we go. And we put the Old Elk in the Second Amendment glass. I guess I better give you some too, shouldn't I?
I think so, perhaps.
I'm a little off today. Yep, there we go. Now, let's see if this holds this time. No, it doesn't. Oh boy. Ah! There we go.
I can smell it from here.
Alright. I have to glue that thing on. Okay, well, colors are just about exactly the same.
Got it.
Yeah, they're exactly the same. Okay, well, come on around.
All right.
Okay, I think we'll start first with the Old Scout.
All right, let's see what we got.
I'm not getting any burn on the nose,
No,
which makes sense because we didn't get it the first time. I got a little fruity note this time. Didn't get any fruity note the first time.
got a little oaky smell.
Yeah, I got a little woody smell.
Yeah,
I'm not getting a clove like we got the first time.
cloves right on the end, right on the edge.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Yeah. Well, it was a light clove spice
Yeah.
note. So.
Yeah. Shall we?
Yeah, I think we shall.
Clove is more pronounced.
I got burn. Definitely got burn on the tongue. And then when the first time we got very light burn.
Right.
It's more than light this time.
Yeah.
It's light to medium.
But I have a clove flavor and then a sweetness and then a rye.
You know, that's another thing. That's something that I've noticed is that once we've opened the bottle and we've tried it, after it's been sitting around for a while, I find that it tends to have more burn, and I don't usually get all the flavors I got the first time.
Right. But it's good and sweet.
Yeah, I'm getting a sweet fruity note
Yeah.
that we didn't get the first time. I get the wood. I'm not sure about the clove.
Getting a little clove. And,
That might be part of the burn, the spiciness.
right.
That might be, yeah. Certainly, I'm not getting the coconut this time.
No.
Okay. Well, let's cleanse the palate,
All right.
and we'll try the other one.
Okay.
Could be that we got some of these notes on it when we had it on ice. Because sometimes, we find that we put it on ice, we get some more or different notes.
Yeah. More or less intense of some.
Yeah, some of the more heavy notes get a little subdued on the ice,
Yeah.
which brings out some of the more subtle notes. Okay. Now we'll try the Old Scout. Or wait a minute. No, the Old Elk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try the Old Elk here. No burn on the nose. I'm getting the rye, I think, and the wood on the nose.
I'm getting just a little of each. That's it.
Yeah. I got the rye up front,
Uh-huh.
and then I got a wood note on the nose. And maybe a very slight fruit note at the
I'm not getting
very,
that this
very
time.
just
Just a hint.
just a very, very light hint. Let's try it.
I'm getting a rye and a sweetness.
I get a
Fruity.
light sweetness up front.
Yeah.
I taste the rye. I get a very slight burn at the end.
A slight woody flavor at the back. Very slight.
Yes, yep, very slight wood note. More that I sip it, I get more of the rye.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a spiciness. So what do we get? Well, but the first time we got, significant burn followed by sweetness, rye spice, slight fruitiness, and plenty of wood. Well, I got the slight sweetness.
Yeah.
I got the rye spice.
Yeah.
I got the slight fruitiness. I haven't got the wood this time.
I got the wood right at the end. It's not really strong.
You always get the wood.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking.
That's good. Pretty much we're getting what we got the first time.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not, except I didn't get the coconut on the
On
scout
the old
this time.
scout.
And I think I'm getting the wood, but I'm not getting the wood, I think, as prominently as I got it the first time.
Right.
Yeah. Let's try some of this.
Sounds fair.
Oh, let's clean the palate first. Got to be fair about this.
Yep. Tell you what, these are awful close.
Tell you, the rye really lingers on the tongue.
What, on the old elk? Or just on both of them?
On both of them. Okay, let's try Old Scout.
Alrighty. Wow, change.
I got more wood.
I get a sweetness, a fruitiness, a rye, and then the wood. Very good.
I get the wood more with the ice than I did before.
Uh-huh.
I got pretty much everything else that I got before.
Same here.
But the wood is definitely more prominent.
There's more. Yeah.
And I think I might be getting that hint of coconut that we got before
Might
at
be.
the very, very end. Kind of like on the tip of my tongue.
I can't be sure. So I won't say. Wow.
It's something. I can't say 100% positive that it's coconut, but I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
If it isn't, then I don't know what it is. Okay. Palate cleanser.
I'm
yeah,
reaching
let's-
too.
Yeah, let's do it. Got to do it right. My tongue is starting to get a bit numb.
Both of these are good. Jeez. I guess it's time.
Hmm. I'm getting less flavor
I am too.
when it's on the ice than I
Less
got
sweetness,
before.
a slight bitterness,
Yeah, slight.
slightly bitter.
Slightly bitter on the end.
That's probably from the rye, if I had to guess. That just changed my outcome.
I got a little more wood.
Yeah. And I think the rye's coming out. It's giving more of a,
Hot, spicy.
yeah, a spicy hot.
Yeah.
Something how ice made that change that quick.
I mean, these two are pretty close.
They were.
They're pretty close in flavor profile.
Uh-huh.
But let's not forget one. The Old Elk is 88 proof. The Old Scout is 99 proof. So that could have some.
A little freezing.
Get in there. There.
Got it. Now you'll never get it out.
That's up to you. You're probably going to take it home.
Oh, okay.
I will say that the flavors, we got most of what we got the first time,
Yeah.
but not all. And we didn't get it, some of it as prominently as we got the first time. I guess it just has to do with, okay, the bottle's been opened, it's got some oxygen have gone in there, and it kind of changes it a little bit,
Yeah.
over time. But, I gotta try a little bit again, just to
I've
make
already-
up my mind.
I've already made mine up.
I figured you did, and I think I
It's-
know what it is.
Yeah. The thing is, it could be because of the proof difference,
Possibly.
but I'm gonna still go with what I got.
Well, I tried when I'm doing these, I'm trying to match them up as closely and evenly as possible. But I'm also trying to not match up, because we had more ties than we had definite winners.
Right.
And so I'm trying to match up a winner from one against a tie from another, and not do the same ones. So, and at the same time, try to get them in the same, as close as possible in the same proof range and the same price range.
Right.
So make it as fair as I can. I'm really hoping we don't have a tie.
Okay.
'Cause that'll make the last part, part 3 of the finals, that'll make that a lot easier on me. For me, they're close. You go first. Tell me what you thought of each one.
Okay.
And which one you're picking.
Well, when we added the ice, there was a change. And the Old Scout, to me, held up. It's right across the board still. When I added ice to the Old Elk, there was a great flavor change.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. The Old Elk on the ice changed more in its flavor profile than did the Old Scout. I
Yeah.
agree with that. But aside from that, the taste of each one, what did you think? I think you liked them both.
Well, I love them both. It's just when we added ice to the Old Elk, that kind of took me back a little bit.
So that was your deciding factor.
Yeah, the ice. as far as those two without any ice, they still matched.
For me, the ice on this one brought out a little more flavor than the ice on that one.
Right.
That's about the only thing I can say about that. The only real difference. I know which one you're going to pick, but which one are you going to pick?
I'm gonna pick Old Scout.
You're picking Old Scout.
Yep.
You're giving, so
I'm gonna give it 2.
you can give it to. I can also give it.
All right.
Okay. Now, the Old Elk. What did you like about the Old Elk and what did not like?
Oh, I didn't like the part where when you add ice, to me it totally disrupted the flavor that it started out with, straight.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't particularly care for what it did.
I'll agree that it did change the flavor some, but for me, it didn't make it worse.
Right.
In some ways, it made it a little better. In some ways, it didn't.
Right.
It did change it. How do you rate the Old Elk? Overall.
1.5. Yep.
I can give the Old Elk 2.
Okay.
I give the Old Scout 2. I give the Old Elk 2. You give the Old Elk. You give the Old Scout 2, and you give the Old Elk 1.5.
Yep.
That means the winner is the Old Scout.
All
By
right.
a neck. By a nose.
Yeah.
By a half of a thumb.
Those were.
They were close.
They were very close. Wow.
They were both very good.
You can't go wrong buying either one, really.
You won't. You're going to get to take both of them home.
Okay.
Because I don't have any more room in my booze cabinet.
All right.
So, all right. Well, that means that Old Scout is going to go to the finals, and Old Elk is not. So, that takes care of Old versus Old, round number 2, part 2. Stay tuned, because we'll be doing part 3 very soon. Till then, cheers.